Hey guys, it's Scruffy here. I'm wanting to just do a new type of video that I've never thought about trying. I also want to thank Lego Batfat, Clone Trooper 12, and sorry, this ain't the right color, but Spicy Blocks for helping me through trying to figure out how to do this. But this is going to be my first figure review of all things. So this right back here is my own 327th Star Corps from Star Wars The Clone Wars. And they're based off of some real characters, some non-real characters. Off of a version where, say, Ahsoka got moved with Aayla Secura instead of with Anakin. But, on a different subject before getting to that, here are some of the customs I've done. I did a Phase 2 style Clone Trooper Kreese. I don't know if you can see him there. Here we go. He was a fairly simple, easy Clone Trooper to make. It was able to just use some orange paint, simple Phase 2 clone. Right here is a version of the Clone Trooper pilot Hawk, but I made him in his Phase 2 paint scheme, but in black colors on Phase 1. Wings didn't turn out all that good, but he was an older custom. This is one of the reasons why I hate Sharpie for customs. One of my first ones was Comet. You can see it didn't turn out all that good in the face anyway because it's smudged off. One of my more better customs that actually got weather in was a Clone Pilot on the Commander Stone Mold figures of all things. This one, he doesn't have a head right now, but it was a Commander Cody at one point, but I painted him up, try to make him look like Commando Fixer. Here's the helmet. Don't know if you can see it real well, but there actually was a blue visor there once. Here is a Phase 1 version of Dogma. Get the focus in. There we go. He turned out pretty good. Don't have the blue line on his chest or nothing, but this one, I think I'm gonna call him Hot Rod. He turned out pretty good. Sorry about that. Don't have my phone stand yet, but he turned out good. He was a Clone Pilot Hawk of all things again at first, but Sharpie once again messed up, so he got paint over. Got like a little dragon on his head right there. The red turned out good. The black was, the gray right there wasn't even really gray. It was black and white at first. Here's why I hate Sharpie though. I told you about this a while ago, but it smudged all over this figure. See it right there. This was a relatively poppin' swap figure. It was a Captain Rex at first and a matchstick, but took the helmet off and put it on this figure. Here is a Clone Trooper from Captain Keeley's squad. It's just a normal Clone Trooper Gus that I've painted up. Another Sharpie problem there. One of my favorite Clone Commanders, Commander Phil, off of a Commander Stone type, Captain Rex. Painted the head, gave him like a scar. Even see if I can get painted his chest a little bit. Next up is a 91st Reconnaissance Clone Trooper. He was a member of Horn Company at first, like Captain Locke's group that I bought off eBay, but the guy used cheap paint so it all peeled off in the mailbox. So he got repainted to be a first trooper. Kind of like his Phase 2 version right here. So, there we go. Comparison of that. the Brain Invader episode, you know, there was Scythe, and there's the other clone trooper. I can't remember what his name was. I think it was Trap. I don't know. But that was a version of him. That was a clone trooper chopper figure at first. I think I might get the paint off and make him into heavy later on. Now here are some simply easy customs. Everyone knows the Death Trooper figure. That was in the 3.75 inch Black Series line. Well, I just took the armor off. It's just got like a little peel-off thing right there. But it made a normal trooper, so it's like a squad. Then I had 3 of these 3.75 inch Black Series Stormtroopers from the Force Awakens. Took a Sand Trooper pauldron off to make a squad officer here. And then I took the Death Trooper pauldron I had left over to make a Heavy Artillery Stormtrooper. This one I'm actually really happy with, for just a simple pop and swap thing. Alright, now we're off to these. So I'm going to get the non-custom figures out of the way. Alright, so these are just very simple customs right here. Like, these have got some pop and swaps and G.I. Joe things. So like, this is based off Clone Trooper Lucky. Since I made it where like he's still alive. A lot of these are basically dead Clone Troopers, really. But I just took a pauldron off him. He's supposed to be like a sniper, so it works. We got Lieutenant Galley, which you can... There went... which is Lieutenant Galley, who is actually a real trooper. I think he was only in Legends, but this is like his phase 1. May be like the guy who picks up the supplies and everything, ammo, everything like that. Flash is a medic, so he's got the 3.75 inch Revenge of the Sith 212th Airborne. I'm going to apologize. He doesn't have a pistol in it because I didn't put it in there. And he's just got he's got actually a Commander Cody head on underneath the helmet that I put that didn't get the scar painted. You can actually still barely see where the line of the scar was right there. But he's kind of good. He's actually got Commander Cody's rifle too, of all things. Alright, this one is everyone's favorite jokester that gets eaten by a worm. Cut Up. I actually gave this one painted. He was another Commander Cody that didn't have a scar painted. So I painted his Cut Up's beard on. Rest in peace, Cut Up. Alright. Next up here, if I can find him. Alright, there he is. Alright. This is Lieutenant Clubs. He's actually got 5 as his body and Echo's head and helmet, the first versions of them. So he's an easy custom to make where you got the parts. I may take them apart later on to put them over with the heavy and cut up, and maybe even a droid bait whenever I get the time to make him. But for now he's like this. But he's actually got a phase 2 version. This is one of my more favorite customs I've ever made. This is phase 2 Clubs. He turned out pretty decent. Let me get rid of his rifle here. He just got a little black stripe going down, little paint blotch there. Black shoulders, black thighs. Armor comes around, it's got a black stripe going down his helmet. Then pop that off. Here's the helmet. I tried painting it as best I could there with the clubs that you see on cards. That's really like his favorite pastime. That one turned out good. That one didn't go cinder, but he's got a little black patch and black pieces in there. But he's actually, I really like him. He turned out good. I might go back and repaint him, make a realistic version of him. But that's all for this video. If you like it, tell me guys. I may make more later on. This is Scruffy Gamer away.